Now the mixture seems well cooked. See the color of it. It would be a light brown in color, and from the flavor coming out, you can make out that it is completely cooked. Make sure that there is no raw flavor of the ginger, garlic that you have included. It should come out. If it is so, then keep it covered and wait till it gets cooked properly. When you see this texture, now the finale, adding of the mutton. The marinated mutton, add the marinated mutton inside. Take all the curd and all the liquid that has come out from the mutton. They actually make a lot of difference in giving that flavor. Mix it well. Make sure each and every piece of your mutton is coated with this mixture of onion, garlic and ginger. Keep the flame in medium mode. And now add salt to taste. For 1 kilo of mutton, approximately you need 1.5 tablespoon of salt. But be sure that you have not added salt in any of the previous steps. You shouldn't add salt while marinating the mutton, because a mutton leaves its own water, and if you add more salt to it while it's getting marinated, then the cells of the mutton are going to leave water further, and that will lead your mutton to not get cooked. After the mixture is well mixed with the mutton, add about half a cup of water to it. Don't over drown the mutton, because mutton kosha is a semi-gravy cuisine. Now again, cover the lid. Don't close it. If you are using a pressure cooker, don't close it. Just cover the lid and keep the flame in medium for at least 15 minutes. Put the flame in high for at least 1 minute and then keep it in medium for at least 15 minutes. It's a very elaborated dish, so at least you need 1 to 1.5 hours time to get a properly cooked mutton kosha. After 15 minutes, just check if the mixture is cooked well and it is mixed well with the mutton. This you can check if you see that the oil is a little separating from the mixture. Like you can see right now that the oil is slightly separated from the mixture. Then open the lid, mix the mutton a little. At this stage, you can taste whether the salt is of the right amount. If you see that the salt is not up to the mark, then you can add as much salt you want according to taste to it. Take that same container in which you have marinated the mutton, because here you see that the remnants of this curd and the mixture is all there. That will further aggravate and help in getting that flavor of mutton kosha. So add at least 3 to 4 cups of water in that same container. Take all the leftover mixtures from this container and add this water slowly in the mutton. For 1 kg mutton, I am using 4 cups of water. Just check if all the muttons are completely submerged in water, but be very careful not to drown the muttons. The amount of water should be such that the muttons are just dipped in water. To it, add around 2 to 3 bay leaves and 3 green elaichi. Just open the leaves of the elaichi so that the flavor can come out. 2-3 cloves, 1 cardamom stick, just break it a little. Now let it get cooked. If in pressure cooker, then let it whistle on high flame once. For allowing the cooker to whistle, you need to get 2 whistles on high flame and 1 whistle on medium flame. You already get the flavor of mutton. Take a piece of mutton out and check if it is cooked properly or not. See, when the piece comes out clearly and you see that the fibers are getting separated when pressed with a spoon, it is the time when you can say that your mutton is cooked. Switch on the gas again. Now wait till all the gravy, all the water is reduced and you get a semi-gravy mutton. You can cover the lid. When you see that the water is taking time in getting reduced, then do remember to take the mutton out of the gravy, otherwise the mutton will get overcooked and that will spoil the flavor of the dish. So slowly drain the gravy, just take the mutton out in your serving bowl and allow the rest of the liquid to reduce. This will actually enhance your reduction time as well. Now when you see that your gravy has got this particular consistency, which is quite thick, it is time that you can say that your mutton kosha is ready. Put off the flame and slowly pour this gravy over the mutton. Now you can see that mutton kosha, the authentic Bengali non-vegetarian cuisine, is ready to be served. You can have this with normal chapati, or you can make plain parathas or puris, which is known as luchi in Bengali, or you can have it with any of the pulao.